Every great institution has a landmark, a building that stands out as a symbol of integrity and is immediately noticeable to newcomers. No structure at Texas A&M fits this description better than the academic building. The academic building was constructed in 1912 on the site of Texas A&M's first building, the old main building, which burned during the same year. The new building was the brainchild of Geiske, a professor of architecture at A&M. The academic was only the second to be constructed using reinforced concrete. Old Main was in the Victorian building style, red brick and steep mansard roofs. After Old Main burned in 1912, the replacement building adopted classical style, a long building with a central hallway on the long axis and a wide hallway on the short axis, and a rotunda and dome over the intersection of the two hallway axes. Main building, also known as Old Main, was built in 1875. It was the first building to be erected on campus. It served for about 40 years before fire took it away in 1912. The building was a semi-classical building with 4 stories. Frederick Geiske was born on January 28, 1869. He designed the academic building along with many other buildings of Texas A&M University. He died in June 27, 1953. The building's single dome, that is copper outside and glass panel inside, is actually 2 domes. People are allowed into the dome only to place silver taps or for building maintenance. Another inaccessible area of the academic building is the second-floor balcony outside the Office of Modern and Classical Languages Department. The balcony's doors, which are designed to swing inward, are kept closed so the air conditioning will run smoothly. An open rotunda extends through the equivalent of 6 stories and crowned by a dome. It is framed by 20 poured-in-place reinforced concrete columns in each floor. The columns are arranged in groups of 5 around a circle about 36 feet in diameter. Suspended from the rotunda dome is a replica of the Liberty Bell. Governor Allen Shivers gave it to Texas A&M University to mark the institution's 75th anniversary in 1951 and in recognition of the outstanding patriotic record of the Texas Aggies who fought in World War II. One of Texas A&M's most visible class gifts is the 14 feet diameter giant mosaic tile rendition of the university seal, presented to Texas A&M by the class of '78. The seal dominates the floor of the rotunda in the academic building. A 15 by 20 foot flag honoring the Aggies who served in World War I had hung from the rotunda of the academic building for more than 20 years. It was given to the archives after it fell and was replaced by the Liberty Bell replica. Silver Taps is one of the oldest traditions of the Texas A&M student body. It is held on the first Tuesday of each month, and it represents the final tribute paid to an Aggie who, at the time of their death, was enrolled at Texas A&M University. The flag is placed at half-staff the day of Silver Taps. The music is played from the dome of academic building. The library was housed on the first floor of the academic building when it was located in the west side of the rotunda. When the collection outgrew the space available, the site east of the academic building, which was formerly occupied by the chemistry building, became the location of the new library building, which was called the Cushing Memorial Library. In 1907, and in a different resource, 1906, the Exchange Store opened in the Old Main, then in academic building, until 1951, when it was moved to its new location in the Memorial Student Center and changed its name to Texas A&M Bookstore. Many departments and units occupied this building. It started first with the Department of Agriculture and Mechanical. This sign in front of academic building lists all the recent departments that occupied the building. Outside the academic building stands the statue of Sul Ross, This man saved Texas A&M University from closure when he refused a third term of governor and came to serve as the president of the College of Agriculture and Mechanical. Today, students place a penny on Sully's feet on their way to class for good luck on exams. This old building needed maintenance and renovation throughout its years of service. It got a facelifting in 1960, the fourth floor remodeled in 1963, a restoration of the building was done in 1983. Windows were replaced in 1994, which raised a lot of criticism to the new metal windows. Elevators were built in the year 1964. In 1980, the 16-year-old elevator was responsible for an injury to a Texas A&M University professor and was set for replacement. The new elevator cost about $40,000 and provided better service. The building was cooled by opening windows and had window-like openings above the doors called transom until 1960, when an air conditioning system was installed. Year-round air conditioning has been put into the academic building. However, the rotunda was not cooled, but only heated in the winter. The academic building is a historical building and an important part of Texas A&M University that deserves proper respect. It hides in its walls a lot of history. We tried to uncover some, yet a lot is still to be revealed. It survived 2 wars, it preserved one of Texas A&M's big traditions, the silver tabs, and it is unique in its double reinforced walls.